Hi everyone, Mary Ayers here from Tap into Action, and today we're going to be working actually on a set of feelings. One is when we feel some jealousy or envy because something is happening for somebody else, that we really see them getting something, whether that's buying a house, getting a raise, getting a new job, going on a great vacation. And somehow that kind of tweaks us a little bit. We get a little bit of a feeling from it. But not only that, we end up being really hard on ourselves, very critical on ourselves for the way we're thinking. So, in this one, I want us to be able to feel really honest about how we're feeling and to feel the self compassion and acceptance that can come by tapping on it and how that can transform an experience into another way of looking at things. So, I'm going to ask for you is think of something where that feeling shows up for you. Okay, whether it's just even watching social media or hearing about somebody's good fortune, something probably you wanted, was hoping for in some way for you, and somebody else got it. And how does that feel? And then I want you to give it a number, 10 being high, how big it is, how strong it is. Okay, give it a number, and let's start tapping on it, okay? So on the karate chop, even though I feel that tingle of jealousy or envy, when I see others doing well or getting what they want, and I really wish I didn't feel this way, I'm willing to be honest in how I feel and show myself some compassion and open the door to something new. I really don't want to feel this way, but I do. I can feel that sting when I see somebody else succeed or get something that they've wanted. And of course, then I feel ashamed that I even feel this way. Goodness, aren't I supposed to be happy for them? I really do want to be that kind of person. But there's a part of me that feels left out, left behind, not as fortunate, and maybe not even good enough. And the truth is, it's really hard to admit this, but it's true. I hate feeling like this. A critical voice comes up and really starts judging me for it. What's wrong with me? Why can't I just celebrate them? Heaven's sakes, I should be more involved than this. Boy, oh boy, that inner voice is not very kind. It piles on the guilt and the shame. Like I'm a bad person for having these human feelings. But maybe, just maybe, what if this was a sign that I care and I want more for myself too? What if these feelings don't mean to be a bad person or that I'm broken? What if they're just a signal, a sign that I have desires of my own? That there's a part of me that's longing to be seen and supported. You know, I can feel that twinge of envy and still love myself because I'm capable of holding all of it. the human parts, those messy parts, and offer myself a little bit more grace. I'm starting to see this differently. You know, their success doesn't take anything away from me. And it could actually show me what's possible. I could choose to be inspired instead of ashamed. I could use this feeling as fuel for my own growth. I could cheer them on and still cheer for myself. There's plenty of room for us all to thrive. And I'm starting to believe that my time is coming too. So I choose to release the shame around these feelings and acknowledge my desires and my dreams. Most of all, I choose to be kind to myself in this process. I'm allowed to grow at my own pace. Quite frankly, I'm proud of my honesty. I'm learning to turn comparison into clarity and jealousy into motivation. I celebrate the journey I'm on, and I trust where I'm headed. Take that deep breath. How was that reframe for you? Right? To see it as a motivation, to see it as a calling to us about what we want, and maybe get us into action, or at least look at what keeps us from taking those kinds of actions when it's something that we want, especially if it's something inside of us that really wants to be expressed. Okay, so we can take something like this feeling, this twinge we get when somebody gets something, and use it to prompt us for our own action, accepting ourselves all the time and knowing that we can do it. If we want it, we can do it. We can find a way. It's a nice reframe. I hope it's one that really sat with you. But it's not always easy, right? And sometimes, your tapping may not be actually hitting the right things. So if you need help with your tapping to be able to actually find these kind of beliefs underneath and make these kind of reframes, feel free to reach out. We can work together. I can tell you how we could do some coaching. But in the meantime, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Keep tapping with me. If you do need some help, just contact me at Mary@TapIntoAction. I'd love to be able to help you with these things. And as always, today is a good day to tap.